the then Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, falling sick. We have served. There's our order. Standing there, the Speaker of the Senate acknowledging that, yes, we've been served with an order. Then suddenly, the Deputy President becomes sick. And then what happens? The Senate does not care. They give a few hours, a few days, and then say, we will proceed, whether he appears before us or not. We go back to Article 50, fair hearing. Fair hearing means, however that person is, he must be allowed to give us his side of story. Kenyans were waiting. Kenyans were watching the TV. They wanted to hear His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua tell us, we voted for him. We want to know what happened. What happened, yet we voted a duo. So this chance we were not given. What we saw was in Senate, people come in and the lawyers speak and other allegations, paperwork. So Kenyans would have expected to hear his side of story. So in that, we say he was not given a fair hearing, and therefore that impeachment process was not conducted the correct way. Yes, I think my points, those are my few points. They are very fiery, so I don't want to keep...
Of course they are.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. That's all for me.
Thank you. Yeah, they are fiery. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
My Lord, Tess forgot to say that Gachagua'S is in Kirinyaga.
Oh, yes.
Correct.
Can you see how many people are yet to submit? How many?
My Lord, there's the third petitioner.
Mr. Kibe. Where is Mr. Kibe? Can I see how many are yet to submit? So we'll proceed until 6.
Did your Lordship give an indication of up to what time we will be sitting?
6. 6.
Today?
Yes. You want us to amend it?
No. I was just asking for clarity on up to what time today we will be sitting.
You know, these people, I don't know where the councils have arrived from, because when we were taking quorum, they were not this large. Some people have just appeared. Some of the councils have just appeared now, because you spoke about 8 people. 8, yes. And then after that, we have had now, I see quite a number of councils are here. I don't know, maybe.
Probably a misunderstanding. The 8 council I stated are the 8 council appearing for the first petition. There are many other petitioners, and these council are for those other petitioners.
Yes.
But looking at the number, it's a matter entirely in your Lordship's
so we can do up to 6. Then after that, we can make further directions.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, my Lord.
My Lord,
My Lord, just so that I may get some clarity, the two of us going, 6 o'clock, that's in 30 minutes. it would be better if we took a proposal to get directions from the court, because I would definitely need more time. Unless maybe I might be lucky that there's one of us who can do it in 30 minutes to make 6. Okay, he's willing to do 30 minutes.
Okay.
Your Lordship, once again, my name is Morara Moke. I am the 43rd petitioner. I filed a petition on my own behalf, and I was deeply offended by the manner in which the impeachment process was being conducted. And therefore, in compliance with the Constitution, I came before this court to defend it. It was not about my political alignment at the time, but about the Constitution, and that's why I'm here today. My petition is E027 of 2024. I have a supporting affidavit sworn on 9th of October 2024.
E0.
Sorry?
E047.
E027 of 2024. The same date. On the same date I saw the affidavit, 7th of October 2024. I filed very brief submissions dated 1st of April 2026, in which I sought to address 2 issues, as I do not wish to repeat what the first petition has already submitted on, but I fully support the submissions presented by the counsels for the first petitioner. And I will proceed to make a few additions. On the issue of public participation, I personally attended the public participation exercise at Kiambu Social Hall. I'm a resident of Kiambu County, although I'm born in Kisii. I attended, and I can confirm that the form that was provided to the participants only summarized the allegations against His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua without provision of any particulars or any evidence in support. So I can confirm as a participant, and there is no response in opposition to my petition to challenge that position. There was no evidence in support of the various grounds of impeachment as presented to the public. Secondly, there were no attachments of His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua'S response, which at the time had already been filed before the National Assembly. It was never provided to the participants. And as Aleron stated, the public was only being asked to give an opinion of yes or no, and only a very small provision at the bottom of the form to say any other thing. I also would like to indicate that the manner in which, rather the form, the language was only in English. And as you know, in this country, we have 2 official languages, English and Kiswahili. Earlier on in Swanya's submissions, he did talk about the BBI case. Actually, in that case, I prosecuted that point on providing different languages when it comes to public participation, especially on an issue that is so important as this impeachment. It was only done in English. There's no explanation why it was not done. They could have taken time, but because there was the hastiness with which this process was being carried out, of course, there was no attempt to provide for any other language. In my petition, I gave a background to the impeachment process, and I did find fault with the lack of partiality on the part of the Speaker of the National Assembly and the Deputy, and the remarks they made prior to the impeachment process. starting with the deputy speaker, she did say, mimi mwenyewe nitampeleka nyumbani in a public rally. Around the same time, the Speaker for the National Assembly even quoted a verse from the Bible about